I don't know how we even did the first one. Like that phrase, the difficult second album. That's a real thing. You know, I didn't think so, but it's a real thing. I was just, for some reason, it was just a perfect storm. Like we were living in this place that my dad was caretaking this house, you know, and he turned one of the rooms into a studio. Looking back, it's like how lucky we were, and that's how we made it. And now it's like a slow drawn out process, just track by track, and one track can take months. I think the hardest part is just trying to stay stay motivated, or
You mean motivated enough to complete the project?
Yeah, because sometimes you're like, oh, why am I even doing this? I spent years of my life doing this. And then you look at like D'Angelo, like he I think he started making Black Messiah. He started recording tracks for it in 2001 or something, and then he only brought it out, 14 years later. So sometimes you have to go through some stuff, and life gets in the way, you know. But that's been the hardest part, I think. Just the time it takes. Yeah.
It's a very interesting challenge, and it's a tough one to overcome. That, to create the time to. Is there anything you're doing though? I mean, you seem to have. Is it complete actually? The 12, all the 12 songs done, or is it?
They're done. They just need a mixing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy to say.
Yeah. So how were you able to find the time to do that? What kind of things how did you create time to actually put them together?
The hardest part is that it's kind of out of your hands, you know. It's I'm waiting for other people to record their parts and waiting for the producer to do it. He's got a lot of other projects, and he, you can only do one song at a time, and then I've got to get it mastered. So and you're kind of sitting at home, but you have this free half an hour. You know, my wife's asleep, my children are in bed. This is my chance to do something. You know, that's a real thing. That's kind of the me time. So what I've been doing to try to keep myself sane is to come up with other projects. You know, so it's not just this album. Well, I was kind of lucky. A few months ago, I entered a competition online to use this recording space, amazing space in Dublin city centre. This warehouse, just in the middle of these kind of flats, you wouldn't even know it's there. So I was like, I shared the post, and I won a day in there. So we kind of got everyone together, and we recorded 3 tracks, and just put it out. It's just live at D-Light Studios, just to keep. It's cool. I could do a live EP and also have something else that's just not the album. And I also started recording for a covers EP. It's going to be called Kill for the Soul. Kill is the Irish word for music. So the idea was to find 4 Irish songs that have no real, rock songs or folk songs, and redo them in a kind of neo soul vibe, you know. So I'm working on that as well. The covers EP, and then I've also been kind of experimenting with trying to make beats, which is something that I've never really done. But I'm at home, I have a free half an hour, and I can't go out anywhere, obviously. So I'm only using GarageBand, but like there's so many cool sounds, and you can have so much fun and create something that you would never make on a guitar, you know. So I've been doing that, and one of those songs has led to a collaboration I'm doing with the 2 Irish artists, just going to release it as a single, a rapper and a singer. That song is called Darling. So we're working on that at the moment. So I suppose, as a very long-winded answer, is to just have a few different things going so that I'm not completely fixated on this one project. And if it doesn't happen, like, tomorrow, I'm not getting frustrated,